Is your job trying to manipulate you? Probably not, right? But maybe. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tony R. Sanders, and you are watching The Happy Meter. If you're new here, this channel is all about helping working professionals work happy so that you can live happy. And today's video is about exactly that. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how your job could be manipulating you. Now, I want to say this up front. Manipulation is not the same as influence. I believe influence is okay. I believe manipulation is bad. I also believe that sometimes there's a fine line between the two, and you need to be able to tell the difference to know when you're being manipulated versus when you're being influenced. I'm gonna give you 3 things that you should look out for as signs of manipulation in the workplace. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, thing number 1, this is one that I always see, is exclusion. People utilize exclusion to manipulate others. In other words, there's a boys club or a girls club that you can't get into, or you'll be kicked out of if you don't do certain things. And it shouldn't be that way. Everyone is included. Everyone gets the same opportunity based on how hard they work. What happens instead in a manipulative organization, everyone is in a certain club. In order to stay in that club, you have to do certain things. And if you don't do those things, you get kicked out. For example, everyone goes out to drinks on Fridays and you decide not to go, and now you're kicked off the project. That's a sign of manipulation. If everyone is hanging out on the weekends or going to this person's house, you never get invited because you didn't want to play ball, that is a sign of manipulation. So beware of manipulation by exclusion. Number 2, and this is really common, broken or empty promises. How many times have you heard of a situation or been in a situation yourself where your leader promises you things that may come in the future if you do this great work now? Hey, you could run this department one day. Hey, I have you down as my successor. Hey, you're gonna be CEO of the company one day, but I need you to get this done first. I need you to do these things. Now, to the leader side, I don't think leaders intentionally use this as a manipulation tactic. I think there are times where the leader truly believes that if you can show me you can do these things, I can get you in that position. Here's the problem though. None of us can predict the future. And this is the coaching that I've given a lot of people. I know that they told you that you could be the CEO. I know that they told you you could run this department one day. I know that they told you that you were gonna get that promotion or get this job or get that job, but don't listen to it until you have an offer letter sitting in front of you. That's when it becomes real. Everything else is just talk. If you choose to work hard on a project or give an extra effort, let that choice be because it's something that you want to do. Let that be because you believe that by doing the work itself, you're gonna get something from that and not what might be coming a year or 6 months down the line. So beware of the empty and broken promises that your leader may give you as a sign of manipulation to get you to do things above and beyond right now for hopes of some future gain coming down the line. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that like button. That's gonna let the YouTube algorithm know that this is good content and other people like you on YouTube should see it. Okay, number 3, last but not least, coercion. To me, this is the most obvious sign of manipulation, meaning this is the one that could be felt the most. Normally, they're asking you to do something that is illegal, unethical, immoral, or something outside of how the company should be operating and doing business. And it comes with a threat or danger that normally supersedes how you feel about the act. In other words, you may do the act just to avoid whatever consequence there is. Let me be clear here. This is not a situation where someone is telling you to perform well or you're going to get fired. That's not manipulation. That could be considered influence. That's not someone coercing you into doing something illegal, immoral, or unethical. But if they're asking you to shred documents so that we don't get caught by this organization, or if they're asking you to go and steal information from this company so we can get a leg up, and if you don't do that, then you're gonna receive these penalties, that is normally a sign of coercion. I've been in situations before where I know that if you don't acquiesce to whatever this leader says or whatever this person says, the emotional responses in meetings, in hallways, is gonna be so bad and so ugly that everyone just does what that guy says because it's easier not to deal with the fit they're gonna throw. And to me, that's ridiculous. That's a pure sign of manipulation. If you're experiencing any of those 3 things, you need to be aware and on high alert that you could be potentially being manipulated. Listen, drop a comment and let me know What other ways have you seen manipulation play out in the workplace? I want to know if I missed any. And trust me, if you like this video, you'll love the next one. Until next time, peace.